Welcome back, everybody, and it is time for some more Thursday NATO plays. We're right here on Gaming with Angels, and I'm Angel, and if you've never been here before, what happens on Thursdays is we get to take a step back and watch NATO blow people's heads off, because being a rogue and quiet and all of that is not his style. This week on episode 11 of Alpha Protocol, we have made it to Rome. I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen, but we're gonna do this. We're chasing, it feels like we're chasing a blind squirrel. It has no idea where it's going, and neither do we. I'm Angel, this is Gaming with Angel. Show some love for NATO below, and I'll see you guys on the other side of the intro.
It gets electrical. We attracted to each other like two opposite poles. Pulling towards each other, we can't say no, and won't say no. So hiding here, I wish I had a window. Electric, magnetic, energetic, and there's nothing else like it. No way how bad it feels. Don't wanna ever feel another feeling. Got me exploding like I overloaded, baby. Let's go. You got me feeling alright. You got me feeling alright, right. You got me electric, baby. Your body on my body feels so electric. It's 'cause you got it and I want it. Feels so electric. Can't keep my distance, can't resist. This is so electric, electric, You are what I want, girl. Every time we're together, it's incredible. When we're physical, you like to get technical. Baby, you got it, you're so flexible. Got my energy flowing, running on maximum. We ain't stopping, keeping it burning until we're done. Electric, magnetic, energetic, and there's nothing else like it. The way your body feels, girl, I don't wanna ever live it. Come disappear with me, I'll get you high, come baby, let's go. You got me feeling alright. You got me feeling alright, right. You got me electric, baby, your body on my body feels so electric. It's 'cause you got it and I want it, feels so electric. Can't keep my distance, can't resist, this is so electric, electric,
Baby, your body on my body feels so electric. It's 'cause you got it and I want it, feels so electric. Can't keep my distance, can't resist, this is so electric, electric,
You got me, and I got you.
I got you.
You want me, and I want you.
I want you.
It's so,
It's so,
it's so, it's so, You got me electric, baby. Your body on my body feels so electric. It's 'cause you got it and I want it. Feels so electric. Can't keep my distance, can't resist. This is so electric, electric,
Baby, your body on my body feels so electric.
It's 'cause you got it and I want it. Feels so electric. Can't keep my distance, can't resist. This is so electric, electric,
Okay, we have our nice little palace place here in Rome. NATO took us on a tour of it last week after we got done, or once we got there. So let's see, what are we doing? Bug CIA listening post, or listening post. A CIA listening post has been set up in the abandoned apartment building. The agents are running an investigation into Al Samad in Rome, and they likely have useful intel. Infiltrate this listening post, download the results of their investigation, and plant a bug in the system to retrieve further developments. If possible, avoid detection and do not engage American agents. You have to be quiet. Can he do it? That's the question. Like, can he do it? Because NATO doesn't do anything quiet. I mean, he's careful. Don't get me wrong. He's actually the one who was very adamant about teaching me, don't barrel through a door. That's how you die. And yeah, it's definitely one of those things. So hopefully, because I'm actually really good at sneak, hopefully we can do this. Pop top on your favorite beverage. And let's get to it.
I'm in. Seems pretty quiet.
It is a listening post. The CIA's upstairs, and they probably have a guard in the lobby, so keep an eye out.
Will do. Going to take a quick look around.
The fact that he just put in trank darts tells me, oh, 7,500, that's good.
Cable's cut.
Huh? What do you mean static? All right, I'll check downstairs. Probably blew another fuse. What am I, the fucking electrician? The flashlight.
So we have a suppressor on our pistol, a red eye, or red dot, and trank darts.
Piece of shit.
You shoot him in the head. Down. He's trying to sneak. I'll give him credit for that.
Mike, it looks like the third floor camera is being run by a dummy console on the second floor. If you can find it, you can loop the feed and sneak past.
Watching those cameras that are up there. Okay, more Halbeck data. That's good. It's like some James Bond music should, so. Okay. AR ammo, so that's nice. Ooh. Okay.
Accessing the database and downloading the software.
All right. Receiving. We're good.
Listening in on the listening post. Gotta love this job.
It seems kind of redundant, but I understand what they're doing. They're getting backdoor intel, which is great. He's still gonna plant the bug though, so. Well, this episode is about an hour, so I don't think it's gonna take that fucking long. Oh, more money. Cool. It's kind of all over the place here with the turning. I know it's a sensitive thing about the turning and stuff like that, so why didn't he go get the computer? Okay. Okay, hack the system. What are we getting? Unlock dossier info on Jabril. Okay. Oh, we gotta pick the door lock. Yay. Oh, he used an EMP. He was like, fuck this shit. I'm not doing it. Advanced ceramic plates. More ammo. Oh, hollow points. Yay. Another suppressor. Okay. Totally missed the door. That's funny. That's like seriously really funny to me that he totally missed the fucking door. I hear a doji. Okay, now we're into this computer. Oh, hack the email system. Okay. All right, AP. Vince, do the letters AP mean anything to you? And no, please, oh, please don't bring up your porn-inspired interpretation of what the letters might mean. I might be hallucinating, but I was running skims with Echelon, and I could have swore I picked up a ton of emails with AP in the subject tags. But as soon as I looked, they were gone, like someone yanked them out of the filter just as soon as I saw them. As I typed that, I realized how insane that sounds. Anyway, let me know if that makes any sense. Oh, and speaking of eavesdropping on emails, you might just want to tell your wife about your girlfriend because, well, if you're a sailor with a girl at every port, she's a girl with a sailor on every ship. And seriously, that woman sends the filthiest emails I've read, and I read everyone's oh, gross. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Oh. You're a sailor with a girl at every port. Oh, that reminds me of Golden Girls. Join the Navy, sleep, you know, sail the world, sleep with Blanche Devereaux. That's what that tells me. All right. Hey, sexy. Hey, honey, I can't wait to see you. Only another week. I can't believe they sent you to South Carolina. I mean, really, they should pay you double for having to set foot in that god-awful place. Fair. If you don't know, you don't know. But if you do, you do. When are you going to retire and stop traveling all the time? I mean, it would be one thing if you worked for the government and they sent you to exciting places like Istanbul or Rome. But can't you sell aluminum sheds without having to go on month-long business trips? Oh, well, I miss you. Love, B. Okay, probably the wife. Just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. Probably the wife. Yeah. God. So much fun. that wasn't a really dirty email. Excuse me. But I mean, if she's sending filthy emails to other sailors, then, you know, what can you do, right?
Control room's locked from the inside.
No other entrances I can see. Looks like the only way to get it to open is to get them to open it.
I'll think of something.
Clear the ops
Looks like
room.
an air conditioning duct. Too small to fit through, but
Modify the unit. Okay.
this ought to do the trick.
What are you doing? Mike, don't kill them. There's got to be another way.
Just giving them a scare. A little something I learned in third period science.
Hell?
He reversed the con unit so that it blew into the room. Okay, some more money. Awesome. Another Halbeck Corps dossier thing. Okay, cool. 'Cause we need more on them anyway. Access the email. Alright, Moscow situation. State Department's shitting bricks about that Moscow embassy turning into a shootout. They're asking us if this is an OGA incident, and what the fuck are we going to tell them? Either we admit we have no clue, or we pin the tail on some retirement bait. I want all of you to pull the day's tapes and re-listen to them. Listen for anything at all that might tell us what the hell happened. The media is going to have a fucking field day with this one if we have the slightest slip up of information control. Excellent. I love that, you know, this guy's wife, who apparently has a sailor at every port or on every ship, is the one thinking that he's in South Carolina. He's not. So, yeah. Roberts to Terrence Albara. Okay, a bit more on the subject. Albara found an Al-Samad op that was willing to talk after a few minutes of fake drowning. He's waterboarded. Awesome. He tells me Albara is some kind of he is an academic. He doesn't know what field to study or university. One thing's for certain, he's verified the prior contacts claim that Albara is operating in and around Italy. I'm sure a simple check for universities in the area should turn up information on him. I'll update you if I extract more. I am having problems with words. Words are hard today. Words are hard every week. I tell you what, there are some days where I'm just like, y equals mx plus b, and that's where I draw the line. And if you're a mathematician, you understand that joke. But there's days where it's like this. We have a curveball rumor of a rabbit asset operating in our sector. The contact is unverified and claims to be a deep mole and gave us a valid comp code, which makes this rumor actionable. We're going to do this one by the book and not take any chances, so I'm opening an internal threat audit. The case is opened as Georgia. Send any leads or information to that subject docket. First thing we need to know, agency. The contact didn't give us full details on who the spy was working for. CIA, NSA, MI6, Mossad, or MI6. Assume anything. See, I wasn't lying when I said we're grasping at straws. In case this is one of ours, move all dispatches to need-to-know dissemination lists until further notice. Okay? So basically, they've got a Hot Wheel on our guy Mike Thornton, but they don't know who he works for, which is fun. Yeah. I don't think we've planted the bug yet. That's just... I know we've downloaded the intel, but we still need to plant a bug. He's like, I've already shot like 6 guys. We're gonna do this anyway. Damn it! What the fuck you close the door for? What the hell? Open. But anyway. Oh. I guess we did. Alright. Excuse me. Thornton infiltrated a CIA listening post conducting an investigation into Al-Samad's presence in Rome. Thornton was tasked with infiltrating the listening post, downloading the results of their investigation, and bugging the computers to retrieve further developments. Thornton was asked to avoid detection and not to engage American agents. Bonus. Using creative problem solving, Thornton flushed guards out of their monitor room by sabotaging the post's ventilation system. Thornton planted a bug in the CIA database to monitor ongoing surveillance in the area as the CIA gets information. Thornton will have access to it as well. Thornton also downloaded information from the CIA databanks concerning their investigation into Al-Samad, accomplishing his mission. Effect, new intel available. Was not just that, but we also have dossiers that became available, which, you know, it can be interchangeable, but they do not mean the same thing. We have intel, yes. That opens up new missions, but a dossier is just information on the subject at hand. It could be a person, place, thing, you know, the basic definition of a noun. But there is that. So, enemies, at this time it actually said he subdued them. So, well, pistol accuracy is up to 73%. I like that. That's nice. Okay, back to the safe house.
Mike, I've just detected a source within the VCI branch office doing a search for your profile. Although they've got the height wrong.
Why are they doing a search now? They already found me.
It looks like the analyst isn't doing it on company time. I have the workstation called up. It's using the workstation Parker used while he was undercover as a Halbeck contractor.
What?
The ID on the badge used to access the office is a Madison St. James.
What's her role at the company?
A full background check may take some time, but from skimming her dossier, she looks like a new employee.
Got a picture?
Calling it up now.
She's
pretty. Recognize her?
No, I think I'd remember. But if she's tied to Marburg, I think we've got a way to get to him after all.
Okay. So, Mike hasn't, you know, slept with anybody yet, obviously.
More mob violence in Moscow earlier this week, as the home of Konstantin Brayko reported to be the head of...
Okay, nothing new on the news. So I guess this is Sweet Cheeks number 4. I'm just throwing that one. Yeah, that was fun. All right, I guess we're gonna go read our email and check those dossiers that we opened up. NATO said this video is about an hour long, so we still have about a half hour-ish. So we'll go from there. Yeah, armory. Okay. I hate that they call it a silencer. It is not a fucking silencer. It's a suppressor. Okay. No extended mags. I get that. Nothing addition to those. Okay. Oh, yeah, we got the advanced ceramic plates. That's right. That'd be good. less likely that we're going to get, blown off of our own feet. Between Kevlar and the plates, holds off a little bit. So, email. Hey Mike, a contact of mine put me in touch with a black market dealer in your area, someone operating under the alias of Licinius. I had you added to the list of approved buyers on his clearinghouse store extension. Hopefully you won't need a small arsenal to get the job done, but if you need weapons and supplies, here is another potential source. Excellent. Okay. Interesting. I mean, more suppliers the better, because that is more that we're going to be able to, buy shit from. All right. Note to self, files on big excavation. Mr. Leland, the tunnel ceiling collapse along the Lefortovo tunnel was indeed due to faulty construction on our end. 99% sure it's due to the epoxy used on the ceiling cement. We went with a short-term adhesive due to its fractional cost, and a sheet came loose. 2 are dead, 1's injured. Don't worry, Chief. I've already got the cover story rolling. The collapse took place near the entrance, and I've paid off 3 Moscow news networks to report that a truck drove along the overpass that far exceeded the bridge's posted weight rating. This, they're reporting, is what caused our perfectly safe tunnel to suffer a, quote, minor structural anomaly. And that that definitely sounds like something Russia would do. Chernobyl is the prime example for that one. That is definitely something Russia would do. All that's left is for me to pay off the families of the dead. I'm assuming typical death rates, unless you want to authorize an exception for this one. Will Henderson, VP, Eurasian Public Relations, Halbeck International. This email is intended for the addressees shown. It contains information that is confidential and protected from disclosure. Any review, dissemination, or use of this transmission or its contents by persons or unauthorized employees of the intended organizations is strictly prohibited. Whatever. Okay. I have some intel connecting Halbeck negligence to a fatal tunnel collapse in Moscow. Find me an interested buyer and send me my cut of the proceeds. Okay. I don't know about that one. I would send that to Scarlett though. All right. Found some interesting reading on a tunnel collapse in Moscow. It's not the bad engineering that makes for a good reading. It's the cover-up. I've made copies and can easily hit the delete key. All I need is an untraceable donation to an offshore banking account. Money can't buy you competent civil engineering, but it can buy you on my silence. I love that. I'm just saying. But I know he's not going to do that one, so... Alright. Hello, Miss Lake. Know any good media outlets in Russia? I found some information regarding a Moscow tunnel collapse caused by Halbeck penny pitching. And more interestingly, the cover-up that follows. Figured this might make for an interesting human interest story. I would send that to Scarlett. Yeah. Okay. Mailer Damon. This email sent from the CIA listening post. Frank, the Department of Defense denies it. UK, Israel, and Turkey will deny it. They're not just saying this because they're afraid Saudi will bitch about missile attacks on our soil, or their soil. They're genuinely unsure of who fired them. Best theory we have is rival terrorists. That, of course, raises the question, why? And more importantly, where did they get them? Please tell me one of your guys ordered this hit. At least then we know who pulled the trigger. After all, denying fault is way easier than investigating a mystery. Chat. Okay? Excuse me. I like that. Totally makes sense to me. All right, Pete, remember the days when we weren't allowed to spy on our own citizens and only had jurisdiction over foreigners? I should thank those terrorists for making my job a lot more fun. On that subject, attached is the Leland bit I was telling you about. Hope you're not trying to work up a case on this guy. He has more friends in the government than Washington, D.C. than a Washington, D.C. whore. Now, don't lecture me about the insecure nature of email, blah, blah, blah. We're the CIA. We snoop on people's emails, not the other way around. Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you know, at least we have something that's got an attachment that's going to help. Excellent. Henry Leland. Okay, more dossier information. Like it. Mike, I am glad you were able to get in and out of the listening post without any loss of life. No doubt you have a lot of hate for the government that sold you out, but I'm glad you understand that those men in the listening post are fellow citizens who had no hand in what happened to you. That's fair. I mean, you know, it's fair. Oh. All my contacts confirm. Okay. Hey, Mike, one of my filters picked this up. Thought you might interest you. The sender and receiver are both British MI6 agents. I wonder how long, if ever, it will take the public to learn about who was behind the attack on Shahid. All right. All my contacts confirm an attempt on Sheikh Shahid. Preliminary reports suggest assassination by cruise missile. Need better details. Israel, U.S. both are being quiet, but inconsistently quiet. They don't have their talking points memorized and suggest this is news to them, too. Yep. We talked about this one before. So it was definitely good stretch. Fun. Yeah. Okay. Oh, what kind of fun stuff are we buying today? Okay. I know he's selling shit that he doesn't need, so. Rudder grouping. Ugh. Sold out. Oh, shit. Okay, well, hopefully he can pick up some more trank rounds. Okay. Intel. Okay. Now, I know we picked up new stuff on Halbeck. Maybe the CIA. Alright. Nothing on the CIA, okay. Okay, what's new? Halbeck has determined that the sale of their missiles to extremist groups not to become public knowledge. Exactly how long the company has been engaged in selling weapons on the black market is unknown, but the company clearly has a broader ambition than selling weapons to fuel current global tensions. They intend to manipulate world events to affect the global climate, spark guerrilla actions, and reinvigorate a Cold War between China and the U.S. The extent of these plans is unknown, but these events could have disastrous consequences for the world's political stability. Yes. Facts. Just straight up facts. So, yeah, that's definitely a thing. Okay. VCI, Veteran Combat Initiative. Founded by a handful of ex-military pros, the VCI is a private military company and security firm. It operates multiple TAC training facilities and has participated in dozens of conflicts and peacekeeping actions around the world. Boasting that it trains more than 60,000 people per year, the VCI takes special care to recruit specialists and various experienced military personnel as advisors and instructors. That is very fair. Okay. Individual. Think Shaheed we got more info on. According to the intelligence obtained Saudi, Shaheed has been working on behalf of Halbeck using his near diplomatic immunity to act as a go-between. Shaheed is a suspected financier of terror bombings in Europe and is believed to have several al-Samad cells buried in Europe and Asia, ready to carry out terrorist attacks, and one such cell in Europe is believed to be led by Jabril al-Bara, a professor who has recently gone into hiding and is wanted by both NSA for financial irregularities and Interpol for questioning. So that is one that we opened a new dossier for, is this Jabril al-Bara. I do remember that one. We don't have much left on Braco because, you know, we all but killed him and he had enough coke in him to kill a frickin' horse. So I know that one we can skip past. Bum-ba-dum. And nothing on Champion Chick, which still, that name is just fuck. Hate that guy. Hate Darcy. Darcy's an asshole. Nope, nothing else on Grigori. Here he is. Jabril al-Bara is the literal translation of his name is Gabriel the Innocent. Is believed to be a cell leader for al-Samad in Rome. Little information exists on the target, and to all accounts, Jabril values his privacy, which is strangely at odds with his reportedly extensive social network. In the past, his safe houses and residences have employed an extensive surveillance system, and is guaranteed that common routes into his compound will be heavily monitored by cameras and armed guards. If infiltrating a location while al-Bara is assumed to be, it is recommended that all due caution be used in performing any suspicious activity, including assault, in the line of sight of cameras, or the mission is likely to end in failure. Now, I don't know how many of you will actually go and read stuff like this. You know, the hints and tips and tricks. You know, no matter how many times you've played a game before or whatever, you go back and read them. Sometimes, you know, reading them after several years gives you a new perspective. Definitely something to do. So al-Bara is a practiced socialite, even though he likes his privacy. And while he is difficult to track at most times, his gatherings attract many noteworthy figures in Europe and beyond, many of them well connected. As much as harming al-Bara would cause repercussions within al-Samad, harming his guests may cause repercussions in public circles. Okay. All right, Henry Leland, we got more information on this guy. Made $250 million last year between his salary at Halbeck, his investments, and various other underreported means a lean year for him. Profits may have been in decline since 18 months into the Iraqi war, when contracts shifted from large-scale construction and conventional military vehicles to small-scale security. Halbech has yet to transition to the needs of a counter-terrorist war. They made their profits off of Cold War missile technology and orbital missile defense satellites. Okay. This guy is such a douche. He is. He's really a douche canoe. Okay, Madison St. James has been in Italy less than a year. Her resume on file at the VCI lists her as fluent in Italian and passable at few other languages, enough to land her a part-time job work for the VCI as a translator and file clerk. Nothing in her file lists her as being anything else but professional in carrying out her duties. So she's a slut. Got it. I call it like I see it. Professional on the streets, a master of animalism in the sheets. Just saying. Conrad Marburg. Marburg was chief of security for Halbech a year ago before he resigned and took up the job as chief of ops for the VCI. Whatever his reasons for the transfer, it is unlikely he has given up his commitment to Halbech, so the career change is something of a mystery. That's fair. Okay. And then Mina. We love our Mina. Okay, Mina has been inserted into AP as a spy to monitor their activities. As such, it is possible she never truly resigned her role at the NSA, but instead has continued to feed them information about AP's activities. Possible. Possible. I've already said it. You know, it could turn out that Darcy is like our best fucking friend. You know, I don't fucking know. Okay, no. Anything else on Scarlet? Nope. Nothing else on Sergey. Yeah, nope. Anyway, reading through things over and over again, definitely something that could be beneficial to getting through different types of games and stuff. I'm still finding shit in Skyrim, 12 years later? 15 years later. Holy crap. Oh my god, Skyrim's been out for 15 years. Holy shit. Okay. I feel old. Alright. Now what? 45 minutes in. What are we doing? I guess we're doing another mission. Yay! Alright, intercept NSA intelligence or identify Gabriel. Okay. NSA administrator or NSA Echelon Hub is concealed within a gelato shop in Rome. Infiltrate the shop, tap into the intelligence server, and see if you can pick up anything on Al-Samad's or Halbech's activities in Rome. That shouldn't be too hard. Go in, order some gelato. Say you need to use the bathroom, ask for where it's at, and move the fuck on. Should be able to do that one actually pretty fucking quietly. But I think this is where we're going to meet Madison. Oh, wow.
I think I just got salmonella by looking at this place.
Gotta keep the public from dropping in for a cone.
Good point. I'd say their cover is working beautifully.
Okay. You'll need to come up with a good reason to be here. Looks like they're scheduled for server maintenance and security upgrades this month. That might get you in.
We're all professional agents. I'm sure we can come to an agreement.
I hope so. Remember, if the post is compromised, they'll shut it down, and we'll lose our access. You'll also need to give the correct handshake code to identify yourself as an agent.
Secret handshakes? What are we, the Shriners?
It's a specific passphrase that rotates on a monthly basis. You give the correct phrase, they give the correct response, and you both know everything's on the level.
So what's the code?
Tell them that the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year. They should respond with, yes, but the Alps are lovely all year long.
Got it. Let's see if anybody's home.
The fuck? What you want?
Can I help you?
I'm here to fix the computers.
We don't have a problem with the computer.
I hear the Adirondacks are beautiful this time of year.
I don't like the mountains. And you're here to fix the computers?
He didn't give the response phrase. Something's wrong.
Yeah. Say, about those Adirondacks.
I told you I don't like mountains. Come on. I'll show you the computers.
That's not the response phrase. Stay on guard, Mike. If my code is out of date, they might suspect you're not on the level.
So, my friend, what do you need?
Nothing serious. Just here to upgrade your security systems.
Oh, okay, you got it.
The fuck?
So, no more computer troubles, eh?
You should be all set. Fort Meade can rest easy now.
Hey, my friend. Gone to go?
Don't eat it. Agent Thornton successfully infiltrated an NSA Echelon hub under the cover of a Roman gelato shop. Code signals were not immediately recognized, indicating a possible breach of operational security. The agent manning the station may not have been NSA at all. Despite the proprietor's unusual behavior, Thornton navigated the conversation without raising suspicion and was able to depart without incident. I mean, that's fair, but I don't know. That's a little disturbing. Don't eat the gelato. Okay. New email.
In fashion news, designer Robin Goulet's latest show in New York was greeted with surprisingly mixed reviews.
The focal point of the show was the controversial theme of ruined beauty.
He's like, yeah, I don't care. Just like- Okay. Hello, Mr. Thornton. I have a friend in Moscow who owes me a favor. I'm sure she can help me get this story on the circuits. It's never the fuck-ups that cause such a scandal. It's the cover-ups. Fortunately, people never learn that, and so I have a job. Fair. So much fair. I love that. I guess there's something to download. I don't know. I think Scarlett likes the fact that we're just giving her letters. Oh, downloading funds. Nice. Oh, 1,000. Perfect. This email sent from the NSA TAP established in Rome. Rick, found this data fragment. Found this fragment. Oh God, in the Echelon cache. Thought you'd like it since they think the data's talking about the same Conrad Marburg fellow you were pursuing. If you already have this data, junk it. Otherwise, add it to the file. Luke. Okay. Okay, I guess we're going to download that information. Dossier info on more on Conrad Marburg. Okay, words are hard. Numbers are not hard. Words are hard. Westridge is spending the day in the shooting range, so nobody's looking over my shoulder for the time being. I was going to see if I can't dig up a little on the agents that were in Saudi with you. Who do you want me to research? Oh, that's Darcy. It's always the quiet, antisocial type. See what you can find on Parker. Career veteran, analyst, servant, hyper-ambitious man-child with an influential dad. Find all you can on Darcy or Westridge. Do Darcy. Do Darcy. Because he seems like he has like this whole... Oplead is the obvious first suspect. Sean's not smart enough to pull this off, and Parker's too spineless and a fed. Now, I still think we should do Darcy, because Darcy has like this whole fucking vendetta. And yes, I do know that the quiet kid is always the dangerous kid, because NATO is the quiet kid. I promise you that one. Definitely he is. But I still think that Darcy has like this personal, I won't let you be better than me bullshit. Yes. Yes. Awesome. Okay, cool, because now I want to see what we found on Marburg. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay. Judging from employee reports from his tenure at Halbeck, Marburg doesn't have a good read on people. In almost all respects except for military hires, he's chosen employees poorly. He assumes professionalism and loyalty, yet doesn't test for it. But once an employee has proven themselves disloyal, he is quick to let them go and sever all ties. He gives people one chance to prove themselves, and if they let him down, he lets them go abruptly. That doesn't tell me anything other than he just doesn't know how to read people, and he's really sucks at it. But it does tell me something. It tells me that he's extremely trustworthy, probably to a fault, and the fault is that it's going to ruin him. So yeah. I still think that he should try to get into his jacuzzi. Seriously. So, but apparently Mike is going to bed. So you know what that means. Yeah. That means it's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. And next week we'll be on episode 12. And I guess we'll continue on. There is one mission available right now. And I think once we do that, like the other ones, it'll open up more. But there is also the possibility that we may end up in Thailand. Because that was one of our options last week, was Rome or Thailand. So that's going to do it. I'm Angel. This is Gaming with Angels. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next week.